Baby girl. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the crowd, show the whole world. Yeah, is that your bestie? I'm an ice boy for y'all like Gretzky.
Y'all know I didn't pay for parking. And I wasn't paying for parking. Mind you, currently the GPS is saying 11 minutes. So we're gonna take that 11-minute drive. And we're gonna go see what they have to offer. As I've gotten older and experiencing things, I definitely do think that there is a beauty in taking time for yourself. And I think that as a Black woman, a lot of times we misconstrue what self-love and what self-care looks like. I think on one hand, we turn self-care into something that's just like so performative and so planned out. But personally, me, what I love about my self-care is how impulsive it is, and in a way how selfish it is. And that is really why I call this vlog Self-Care Isn't Selfish, because I think that there is something so beautiful about deciding randomly that you want to spend your day doing nothing but taking care of yourself. And that's something that I'm still learning, because I think in order to be selfish from a positive lens, you also have to know how to give yourself grace. And 2025 was a very ungracious year for me. And there were so many moments where I probably should have taken a step back and had, I guess, what you could call those selfish moments, and instead I put others over my own peace and what I needed. And I think that's a lesson that every young woman needs to learn, you know, as we matriculate into this thing that we call life, right? Because, you know, life is so cyclical. The same lessons keep popping up, and so until you finally take a moment to stop and learn them and think about what you need most, you're always going to find yourself in this slump. And I felt my mental health kind of taking a decline, and I didn't really know what it was. I think it was a myriad of things. But I think now, stepping into 2026, my main goal and focus is to not fit self-care into my life and into my schedule, but make it a priority so that it becomes so natural in a way to where it doesn't even need to be planned. It continues to be impulsive and something that I just naturally give myself.
I'll take some time just to be thankful that I had this for you. Before it winds down into the memories, it's all just memories. Don't you cry when I come.
You make me wanna throw my picture out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone calls. Break my lease so I can move. Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the call doc. LAOL, make my email stop. You a bugaboo, you bugging what you bugging, who you bugging me, and don't you see it ain't cool. It's not hot that you be calling me, stressing me, paging my people, you just want that.
A huge part of self-care for me recently has been giving myself the things that I want right in the moment when I want them. And I think that that's a complicated idea, because on one hand, you're grappling with this idea of instant gratification. And on the other hand, it causes you to think about, well, what harm would it do giving yourself the things that you need or want right when you want them? And I think a huge part of understanding self-care is learning how to compartmentalize the difference between instant gratification and fulfilling one's needs. And I think those two are very different things. I think on one hand, instant gratification is this very negative and selfish need to fill a void, right? And I don't think that the point of self-care is to fill a void. I think if anything, it's to build a nice, safe little barrier around yourself that allows you to feel protected and taken care of. And then I think when we look at giving ourselves what we want in the moment, I think that could look like thinking of something that you haven't eaten in a while, or thinking of a a movie that you want to go see, and it's like, well, you know what, I want to go do this, so I'm going to go do this right now. I'm not going to put it off. I'm not going to wait for anybody else to do it. You know, like, even our generation, this idea of self-care being predicated off of the amount of money you have or the amount of money that somebody gives you. You know, self-care should be something that you are able to give yourself in that moment. And so even in this clip, cooking is something that I've always loved to do, and it's something that since being in college, I haven't really had much of an opportunity to do because, of course, the dorm that I live in doesn't have a kitchen. So, you know, when I find myself wanting something to eat or wanting to cook, because eating out, it gets old. Like, nobody wants to eat fast food all the time. I always think, like, dang, I wish I could cook right now. And so being home for break, I knew that something that I had to do before I went back to campus was cook a meal. So I had my best friend came over and I cooked for both of us. And I made it really fun, like vodka spinach pasta, a recipe that I saw off of TikTok. And I think a part of self-care is also taking care of yourself so that you can take care of those around you. I think that when you are taken care of, you show up as so much of a better friend, a better sister, a better partner, a better person to those around you. And so for me, I found self-care in cooking, but I was able to benefit somebody that I love because she was able to get a meal out of it and we were able to spend quality time together. And so I think that moments like this and practices like this are just so indicative of the need for self-care practices. And that's just something that I am standing so firm on in 2026 is doing positive things that fuel me and make me feel just better all around. I think the better that you feel, the better you show up. And, you know, the better you show up, the more the universe blesses you every single day.
MCI to cut the phone calls, break my lease so I can move, 'cause you a bugaboo,